Now turning to our back to school week coverage. Back in 1995, a law was passed in Rhode Island which allowed the creation of charter schools. They would be an alternative to the traditional public school system, but still meaning that the public could attend them.
24 years later, there are now 32 charter schools in the state, but the supply of a charter school education in Rhode Island can't even come close to keeping up with the demand for it.
In this past lottery, we had just under 20,000 applications for about 1,800 seats.
Keith Oliveira is the executive director of the Rhode Island League of Charter Schools.
That just gives you a sense of what the demand versus the availability to get in is.
And that's exactly how it works. You have to win the lottery to get a spot in the school, and that lottery is held every March 1st.
The day before school started, we were on a wait list, and that's when we were notified that there was a spot for both of our children. So we brought them in when they were in first grade and kindergarten. And so that was kind of how we ended up at Kingston Hill. Kingston Hill in Saunderstown is one of 12 statewide charter schools in Rhode Island, meaning no matter where you live in the state, you can attend one of those 12 schools. People need to understand is, number one, this is not a test admittance. It's not a matter of who you know, which is such a Rhode Island thing. Michelle Snowden has 3 children in the same charter school, and it's important to note that once one child gets in via the lottery, any other sibling skips the lottery process and is automatically enrolled. And all of a sudden, you have the benefit of being able to go to a private school-esque opportunity for no dollars. It's funded by the state. It does not detract from public schools. Some opponents would argue that it does detract, though, but Oliveira sees room for growth. Kingston Hill is currently in the process of expanding.
And that's the challenging question. How much is enough, but not so much that it's going to overly burden cities and towns. And I think that there is room to grow charter schools, particularly in our urban communities.
The child that I need in there right now is number 11 on the list.
Providence's Wanda Brown has put 3 nephews through Highlander Charter School and now has 4 more adopted children that she's trying to get in.
He didn't get in, and so I'm just hoping other people don't show up, because it's not over yet until school starts. Like, some people might move away, he might get an opportunity.
Generally, I think it's the quality of the environment of the schools. You mentioned the per pupil ratio is usually smaller, right around 15, 16 to 1. I hear stories of parents who are just heartbroken that they've not been able to get their kid into a child, or who have been trying for multiple years to get their kids into the charter schools.
I'm just grateful that they went there, because by going to Highlander, they had an opportunity to be loved and nurtured in a way that it felt like a parent, a family, a cousin, or aunt was raising you and teaching you. So, big picture, they care about the whole family.
And according to Keith Oliveira, this past year, 5 more charter schools applied for licenses. They will now go in front of a review board, but Oliveira hopes they'll all be up and running within the next couple of years.